Super Combo, Super Combo. Try your favorite Campbell Super Combo.
Super Combo only from Campbell. Good food fast.
For some of your injuries to show up, sign a release now and you may be giving up your rights and future benefits. Protect yourself.
Right here to this main fitting on the fuselage. We took out the swing link and dropped the swing link down with the beam rather than to go ahead and start shimming. So we took it out as a unit. We left all the lines on the rear beam that we could to get it off, so we wouldn't have to be something just less we would have to put back together. We moved the reservoir out for access to stringer 18A, which will be replaced by Boeing.
Track comes off with the gear beam, doesn't it?
No, we disconnected it from the gear beam. We took it off separate.
All the components we're looking at up here should be changed or part of the new wing with the exception of the actuators.
Right. We were going to pull the actuators off, but we figured it's just as easy to take them off when it's on the stand than the old wing removed, rather than to have actuators laying around. It's just as easy to remove. We'll put all the hair hanging out. All the lines, the anti-ice ducts, the fuel boost pump, the overheat detector wire, that's totally all removed to get at this leading edge.
It's all right up here.
Right. Dave and I got cargo, ducting, insulation for Boeing to have ease at station stringer 18, which also comes into that forward cargo rear section.
There's all the parts from the cargo compartment, all the ducts, blowers, wing attach fasteners got to come out. Boeing will do themselves. To the wings, Boeing will handle and guarantee that the fuel tank does not leak after their installation. There's nothing that we have to do penetrates the wing cells themselves. They could add additional shoring as required, and that's the new stuff sitting over waiting for their use. Center fuel in through this tank and do whatever disconnects every. The Douglas factory, and they're building the C-17. It's a cargo airplane. They make sub-assemblies, but they made us put up this fence, and we had to buy the tarpaulin so they couldn't see through it. I don't know whether they was afraid of U.S. Air employees, one of the Boeing employees may get here and get all their secrets. And we also had to run the same fence across the ramp so that the employees could not get from this area and walk across the ramp. Now the fire department says we had to have certain width gates to get fire equipment in. And this is all temporary fencing. Costs us about $10,000 to get it put up.
This is the swing link. And from reading the maintenance manual, all our shimming is done inside of here, so that's why we elected it to take it off at the swing link. We looked inside the tank, we thought maybe there was an access plate to punch it out.
What pin are you talking about?
Right here. Right through the rear spar, into the gear beam, and just into just held into the rear spar with these two lock bolts through the rear spar, and I figured we'd have a lot of problems getting that out, and needless to say, it was a lot easier coming out than I thought. All we did was put this bolt back in and pried it out with a pry bar, and it came right out.
Inside the outboard, they will have all the latest modifications to the attach points for the carriages, and we'll have the new type toggles on it. And our two utility people here did a tremendous job doing all this cleaning and got it all back on the shelves This is all of our supplies that we brought down with us to do the job. Looks like we're better equipped here than we are in Pittsburgh or down in Winston. The team is now on site. That was the guys we just looked at in there and taking a little break. We have been setting up all our equipment with all of our parts, bends. The kit that gives us every nut, bolt, standoff, bracket, small brackets that are required to put a wing on. You can see they have them identified as each of the box, what kind of bolts and nuts, and same spot. And then from then on, they shoot the airplane and adjust these little tension bars. You see them got there, those little stands. We'll cut those 4x4s the length and then put them under the wing, and there'd be a house jack that goes down.
See you later.
See you guys. Yeah, they kind of have the kit, don't they?
They got rotary valves. Which one you want out?
For anyone else, hole finders. Yeah, they get it. Yeah.
Stuff you've never seen before?
Yeah, there's some stuff in here I never saw. Plant.
Well, some of it's special made.
Oh yeah, there's
Some of
I mean,
the
these,
stuff, like this stuff was made to
These
like,
mechanics in Columbus would think
drill up these holes.
Santa Claus come early with all this stuff.
I never even saw anything like that.
Well, that's some of the factory type work in the joint area. They were special made for this job.
For this job?
Yeah, to pick up some of the holes and stuff we have to go through.
You found out from the other job that you needed.
Yeah, well, we brought it with us. We have the drawings.
Yeah.
Go and
I
look
see
at it and see what
you got the kids out there.
Got a lot of experience back drilling holes before, both sides holes.
This is Kirkovich. Kirkovich never goes home. Stay where you're at. There you never goes home.
Always
This is Ed Mateo. He's the boss of the place.
You send me a copy of this film then?
If you want it, you got it. When all else fails, you just chop the wing off.
Gotta come up now, about a minute. Yeah, front and the two bar point at the same level.
Same level.
Yeah, we use the
That
two.
makes-
We use the two jacks under the wing and the jack in the tail to do the level here. This one just stabilizes it. That's all we do.
One each wing. $4.5 million. And that's the wing dolly to put the wing on. We're going to take it off the truck tomorrow. That's the top of the wing. That's gone. Kind of hard on the head, huh? That's what to do.
Knock the sense in your head, that's what it does.
Yeah, that's one way to get your head to get a little sense in it.
They're lined on the floor, and they know how high they're going to have to go with this shoring here that they had cut already and got in place with the house jacks underneath. So it looks like they'll just pick up their distance from the floor, and they'll just adjust these house jacks to that position.
Yeah.
Hylocks.
What do you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's those little metal things in there for? What's that?
Apparently to
That's going to drop off.
break it through, break the sealant.
They're trying to,
Yeah, that's full of sealant, as you can see. That's what that is. This fairing panel must have to come off, and these black is just to break the sealant. Yeah. Okay, that's what they're doing.
Speak.
Okay, what they just got done doing is putting in the wing joining dolly. As you can see, the front of the mount goes into the 2 fuel plate holes, and then you have your fore and aft support, and then your aft support here. Plus they're supporting the midsection when the wing comes off with 4x4s and house jacks. They have the most of the sealant removed. Someone is removing a lot of the sealant from the seam where it's going to break from the center section in the wing. As you can see,
And the wing itself, you see how it's supported? On the,
talk on the video.
Take those 2 bastards out going down. As I figured.
we took the cover off of it now. And the wing should have all the little garbage and lines and pipes and connections and everything should be on it.
Here, well, we just took pictures of them drilling out those fasteners in the wing root. This will go underneath, and then they'll drill this to install the new fasteners. Everything will have to be drilled for the aircraft for the new wing.
That was one side to the project. He's here, and that's our picnic bench when we do all our good work at. Communicate with each other. All the words and wisdom are being passed back and forth.
Yeah.
They're wondering where the beer is going to be bought at, right?
Right. We're hoping you guys got an unlimited expense account.
The access plate we took off to get up front. Take all the plumbing and everything, they get up front in there.
Trying to stay out of your camera here.
He wants you to talk into that camera.
Well, I'm recording what you're talking about. If you're going to tell me what that is, you got to talk.
I should get my tooling man to explain to you how he laid that out, but that's a reference point we use to locate the new wing when it goes on.
That reference point is off of the leading edge, isn't it?
The leading edge of the wing.
Okay.
That'd be a project point.
The wing rut. We're taking it apart from the stub side. We're going to pull the entire wing out of here. Right now we have probably 95% of the fasteners out of here. We're taking all these out.
But I catch up with you. Where'd you go?
I'm back here now. The wing, what you're looking at here, the wing is ready to be removed. All the fasteners are out here.
Okay. These are all the fasteners, and that's where it's going to come apart. Right down the ledge. These fasteners on the right-hand side, they come with the wing.
That's correct, yes. All of these.
You're all set. Tell us what's happening here.
You're seeing basically the same thing here. All these fasteners come out. There's a few left to come out here. The wing separates right along here. Pull out this way. Fasteners in the corner area here to come out. Most of this through the upper panel of the stub here is out already. This cord here is a T-section. That's why these fasteners are out here next to the body skin. And the wing will separate. This part here will come out with the wing.
Okay, I see you got some of the floor beams unhooked.
Where the floor beams are pulled apart, It's because of the, you see this countersunk fastener underneath here? It's blind to it.
Oh, I
So the
see.
floor beam's pulled back out of the way to remove that fastener. They're just a stub floor beam. They only go to right here. All the way aft, past the 706 body lug.
Alright.
This top stays with the, it's just gonna break right there against
This comes with the wing. It
Okay.
breaks here, the skin. And this is a T-cord here. You
Okay.
see this
Okay.
flange, this flange on the inside of the body, you saw the other.
First DC-9 we bought only cost $3.5 million. Oh, the whole airplane. Yeah. That's 20 years ago.
Now you can't buy a wing for that. Other way. Tim! Wrong way.
That's the plan anyhow. That's the plan.
Come on, here's moving.
Now we know what the center fuel cells look like. Two flanges, you see the one on the top's a 90 degree, and then there's the lower angle attaches to the spring. The fuel cell. It's like downtown.
How are you going to transfer the holes from this wing to the other? Templates?
Part of it, but we'll go inside and get some good holes up through the bottom, and we'll cut this off in pieces and stick it inside on top of the
Yeah.
stub.
Use this as
as
template.
a template.
Why not?
You pick up two good holes and then just take the flange here and use the rest of it.
Right.
And then hook the part of the flange you cut off and stick it up there and back
Just
row.
like your crew do on the skin stuff. They
If we
cut
have
the whole
those
skin,
stringers
transfer the
inside
pattern.
the stub that we can't get a good, with the 90, we can't get a good straight hole. So put it up on top, we can get good straight holes and have room.
Tolerance?
Three thou on top and one on this slice. the bottom.
Yeah, anywhere on the other
Because
side.
that's the compression side. It's more critical. And the tension is up there.
Did they use their MEK to clean all the surfaces? Fire marshal said he wanted to be advised when he used MEK so he could get all the sniffers in with Boeing, NORAD. They had the problem. Or that they used to pull the flap into position. The wing, flap.
Came upon his ship.
Wing, yeah.
People in there now.
Got one.
Wow, I only got one guy in there. One's in
We got enough wedges and stuff in there. Let me get a couple wedges.
Wait, I'll just pull up slack.
Clearance, make sure everything's moving in the way it ought to be.
2.9.
Looks like it's a glove. Slide a piece of cake way up in there.
The ballpark, yeah. How far?
Little pistol has adjustments on it. Floor where they got adjusted to. Adjust the wings on for it. It's up tight in the back, but it's not up front. point where we're at, you see the wing move a little bit, that's off the leading edge, and that center point is where it ought to be. And that's, looks like it's about 1.5 inches too far out right now. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to push the wing forward. When all else fails, what you do, you pull it with a bucket. Let me catch my plumb ball here.
At least 1.5 inches or so.
Plumb ball still says
3 inches.
about 3 inches out, so the outboard edge got to come out about 3 inches.
You're pulling out of the floor. Other than that, you did, Jim. Hey, I've been thinking of
The wheels aren't turned on the dolly.
Then you got the wheels, got to line them up on the dolly properly so that it'll mainboard.
pretty even gap up there now. Pretty much, yeah. That's not that much. We're okay with it's coming in straight now. It's coming in straight. Come back. Go to the mark out there. Yeah? The outboard end. Set up on that. Maybe it was nothing by itself. Not as bad. Coming in pretty even there now. Yeah. It's better than that. Upper and lower. Not how much yet. Got it all in front of me.
Pretty close where it ought to be. What they're going to do now is check the water line of the wing, and they're going to do that with the sights.
64. 64. Uh-oh. Yeah, I just could have barely made it, I think. Right there. We got to go up 1.5 inches. Okay, hold it. And that's within 1/2 inch, so let's run it there. Going through. Going in here. No, that was also yeah. Out the hole one day, I'm gonna hold it. I think I was tightening here, looking at that back up. They would bring them up on the last one. You can't get it. Well, that's where they got to go.
Backing off. 420? 420? Bob's gotta come in.
Go down and drop it down. Wait a minute, don't do it.
Quite a bit just come in.
Yeah, drop it down. In here.
Not much. You know about 420, 480. You should have about 404.
Yeah, let's open it up here again too.
Now we can bring the whole thing in a bit now.
So they should come in.
You grab my chair.
Look like this?
I didn't know you did.
Get down.
You put the cum lug inside the tank to pull it forward into it, and
Yeah, they've given in where they're
the forward cum lug pull right out of the floor.
Guys ready? Come in.
4742.
We're getting real close to that.
Bolt sealer.
Okay, pull it up there.
Get ready with the cum along on the bottom side, pulling it up tight. This is inside the cabin, as we can obviously you can see.
Pull it. Not moving at all.
This came in back here.
It isn't moving at all. It's run up on that. Keep a hold of your department.
This is that part number that's on the Tylen already. Oh, you have it on?
Now we got to get the back.
Stayed on the bottom. Did it? You're tight there. The rear part tight on the upper. What are we on the outboard? The upper one's pretty close down, the bottom one's over the asphalt.
Yeah.
Well, it just takes a while to shoot the whole thing in.
Those holes didn't line up
We
up there?
have 4 tooling holes on the rear spar and also 4 tooling holes that they need in the factory when they built the assembly. And they didn't line up with the existing holes in the body frame here and in the terminal fitting in the front spar.
You just oversize those
They'll just be a matter of taking them oversized.
or bush, whatever's required.
Yeah, the engineer has them and he's working on the problem right now.
He's miking the size of the hole is. Is that what you did? You drilled it up to with a clean hole?
Yes. No, this is not one of the bad holes he's drilling. This is a good hole.
This is a good one. I
Yeah.
see. Flight tonight. Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's a good hole.
This is a good one. I
Yeah.
see.
We want to put a permanent fastener in it now, so
So the wing don't move.
yeah. This is where we start. We've taken and put the wing in, shot it in, and we drive a wedge just in the front spar, bring it all the way out.
Tighten it up against the aft
Yeah.
flange there.
For drawing, there's no shim on the rear spar. It's only shimmed off the front spar.
I see.
So that's, we're gonna pull it up tight here, and Don's preparing to shim the front spar. And then we'll go and drill through the lower panel, pull it in, pull it up tight.
So the first procedure is pull the back end up
Pull-
tight, then the lower,
Yeah.
shim the front, the top last.
Yeah. Top, well, at the point when the lower is done, we'll have people working on all of it at that point.
When do you assure that the dihedral and the wing position is accurate?
We've already checked that.
And that you
We've
set
already
it,
checked
and that's
the
it?
water line and the dihedral, yeah. We leave the plumb bob hanging out there on the outboard end. It's marked underground.
So So the wing's in a proper position, all we gotta do is bolt it in.
That's all, yeah. I don't think we'll find any movement from bolting it in. It's pretty tight where it is. We still have tension on the good pulling. And the plus cord on the top, we pulled it into the Slider 2000 shim in there. So we know we don't have too much pressure.
Too much. As you can see, the wing's driven back with wedges, and then they shim the forward side of it. We have the wing positioned, all the holes are being drilled. We do have some problems with some holes that have been aligned that were drilled when they manufactured the wing.
Number 8.
6th of October.
Halloween is only 2 days away.
Larry's busily buying parts from around the world.
He is.
Stetser's busily planning, so he gets it all planned and it's all going to be done on schedule. Is that right, Albert?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah.
You know, some of them you don't see when you stop at.
Don't get those.
The
You don't know what you're doing.
Right.
This is our inspector, lead mechanic, and who is down there on the telephone, but our material services with an engineer supporting them. This is what they call a team. Team effort.
The A team.
On tape. The winning team.
The holes in the tail edge of the flap. Some of the changes is the pin that holds the beam on different airframe size, so we got to order new pins, new bolts.
Indirectly, starting from templates all the way up to the big one.
The new outboard slat, which was part of the fire damage, the new one, everything else was transferring from the old wing out to it. Paletti, our inspecting. Make sure got all under control. Or the leading edge section, Boeing's going to put that on. They're working on it today, and they're also going to put the inboard side on. Yeah, well, Boeing today's taking out all the shoring. As you can see, the tool expert, 31 years of tooling experience, taking off the rigging, the shoring. Boeing's got some hole problems they got to resolve. They got the engineering, they got to put some additional straps. So, fitting the trailing edge pieces, transferring all the material from the old to the new. Try to lead the edge there almost. I really got that thing on. Fuel tank.
Inside the fuel tank in one of the lines. Fuel tubes inside the wing.
We need Ed to talk so we can get him on his tape.
What do you want to talk about?
Steelers losing football game. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I got Vinny Canella up there. He's wiring up the outboard. He's wiring up the outboard landing light. He installed the pins. Boeing's got their complete electrical kit here, and just about every tool that we would possibly need on this wing to do any wiring that we have to do.
October the 10th now. Got the spoilers on. All of that's all set until we get the flaps on and do some trimming. The gear on all of the inboard fairings. We got those, should finish those up today. And the gear should start in late tonight. Inboard leading edge, which Boeing is finishing up. All of the electrical harnesses we're putting in. I got 2 electricians each shift putting it in. We seem to be doing much better. Not doing much better, but doing all right. Have it all done on stuff. Little harness that was in the old wing, we had to open up and take some of the wires out of this and put into the new harness. Pylons and all the tiling and that we should finish up today. Boeing has still got 2 jobs to do yet. One is that leading edge. We get our next pivot point forward. Yeah. Boeing's finishing up the pylon box.
It's also got to be, we need to make sure there's a tie in that area. Keeps the wires together. Because if not, you see them out here. There's ties there. Do you have any? Well, no, I'm talking about your...
Oh, I noticed when I take them apart, they have like that little beaded ties that they kind of hold themselves in.
They put that in the back there.
We don't have that.
You run a tie wrap? Well, you can take it in there.
You can use cable.
The lacy cord.
Those are the ones they took.
That's that heavy wire.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. That's,
They're all multicolored. And with stripes. It's not like green wire.
no, it's green wire with blue stripe, green wire with
Yeah,
red
that's what I'm
stripe.
saying. There's no green wire. There are white wires with stripes. Yeah, I don't have any number.
Soyan took that off.
Yeah.
The look on the other wing.
Yeah.
We'll see exactly what the size is.
The
We gotta pick up a ship.
oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, we had to come back and redo it, huh?
I suppose I'm gonna have to do it here.
What are you trying to do up there?
Put this duct in, but it looks a little too long.
Does look like it's a little bit longer than the hole.
Did you get the inboard side attached?
It's as far inboard as it'll go.
No, I mean that elbow one. Is it? I don't think it's positioned right on the inside.
What, that clamp?
This is gonna have to move.
So I got everybody to go to work. I brought the camera out. Cars that are not marked.
Three that aren't marked. They are. They're in here.
They go someplace. I gotta just find out where. Huh?
Yeah. And he's supposed to be getting a wire hookup chart, or a hookup book.
Yeah, they were supposed to send one today, but they didn't.
Only one.
You're gonna buy a couple? Nello says 5. Okay, Nello, you're on. $5, $10 for you because you make more money.
That's the I guess it's 20 for me.
I mean, you would, yeah. Well, no, you're the star.
Today is the October 12th.
At 1:27, I got AM on my camera and it's supposed to be PM.
No, it's 11:30.
11:30 AM?
11:30 a.m.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
Basically what we're doing now is we're just going through the rear spar, making sure we have all the lines, all the clamps on. So when we get ready to hang the inboard trailing edge flap, we won't have to go and start fighting, trying to get into areas where the flap's going to work around the flap area. To do that now,
Trying to set them up.
trying to set the leading edge up stops.
You having problems setting those things?
No, not now. We're trying to figure out the sequence whether to do this adjustment here or up on top. You both have to have 20 thousandths gap. But we don't know what you want to do first, that's why we're reading.
And the reason we want to get the upstop set so we can...
Brakes on?
Brand new brakes. We're doing an EO. Going to standardize the fleet with the new Goodrich brakes. We're going with the 26 ply tires on the aircraft. And hopefully evening shift will start the gear swing.
Get hydraulic power on that.
We got no hydraulic power yet, but we got electrical power on the aircraft. We're going to make sure we have any lines that we're not going to have hooked up. We'll cap them and throw on the hydraulic mule and check her out. Hopefully we won't have any leaks.
Making our next trip tomorrow. Get the engine. We're going to start tomorrow. The line mechanics here at Columbus will put the engines on. The left is really the completion of this leading edges. The afternoon shift's going to put the thrust reverser on this right side, so pretty acceptable. We got a hydraulic Jenny that have any couplings on it. Morning, David. Morning, sir. There's our expert, isn't he? Morning, expert.
A couple more days, huh?
Couple more days. Sounds good. Got the thrust reversers on today.
Yeah.
Still got the leading edges working on yet?
Yeah, there's still fitting panels on the leading edge. Look, all the flaps are all on the airplane.
And this is the 8th day that our crew's been here. Running now.
Piece of cake.
This is the 8th engine crew.
That's the 18 right there. He has the manual. If he has the manual.
He's got the manual in hand, that's all we need.
You're going to lock him up for us, right? Huh? You're going to lock him up for us. Reverse.
Hey, Nello, what are you doing? Saturday, we should have the airplane outside, trying to get the engine going. Plans on that the daylight shift does all of the flaps, spoilers, the engine hookup. The afternoon shift is doing the daylight's doing the flat stuff, the spoilers. Spoilers, and ailerons, gears, afternoon shift.
How you doing?
Morning, sir. This is the left engine. We got it up on there with all of the parts, the bolts, the kits, the nuts, the jumpers that convert the electrical connections, nut shipped with the engine. We had to stop and get the jumpers from Pittsburgh, jumpers come, brackets from I don't know how they ever get engines changed in the field. If showed up,
Yeah, when's yours?
stay back there. You know, don't, what are you, bashful or something?
Now remember now, I'm going to have to show this in my home, so be careful.
That's true. Well, these guys don't want to say a thing bad about you.
Remember, you're going to give me a copy of it.
called an X-rated tape.
Well, they're starting the gear swing, checking the clearances up in the gear beam. Probably be a few minutes before they bring it back down. This is all after we fixed our cross line.
Well, you have a cross line, that's why the gear was up before.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have a big problem rigging the doors to fit up there.
The wing door is already on. I have to final fit it. And the one that gives the problems is the curved door down next to the wing door, and that link you see hanging down just above the tire. That all has to be hand fit because they robbed our door before.
We got you on tape. Tape. He did it, right?
Hey, let's feeling up there.
Now they're checking the flaps to see if the left side is the same as the right side. Adjustment, we just see them doing to adjust the family edge.
Everyone happy?
Right there, yeah.
I was happy.
Nella's not bashful. He just don't want to get in the picture. There, that's not the paper he's reading today.
No, this is the manual.
Well, he's got everything under control, so he don't have to read anything. Steelers stop the Browns. Okay, we got it. Most of it.
Yeah.
Okay, you can talk. We'll just record you now. The left engine done?
Left engine's done.
The right engine you're finished up.
I got my ace, Vinny, up there.
Yeah, I see him. I see you're doing some sheet metal work now up there.
Putting that A-frame bracket up there by the Cougar flaps.
Got the landing gear doors on.
Yeah.
Work. What is he heading up? There he is. He's something, I don't know what it is. Okay, he's studying his book.
Bag or something clean, you know where that take was. It's on a white, on a tube.
Hey, Mr. Faulkner. Say good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Our two quality control individuals making sure that poor mechanics doing things right. And we got Albert, he ran off of. Smile. Say good morning or something.
You have to say some film. Good morning. You have to say some film when we push this out, right?
Right. Leading edge.
Yes.
And we got leading edges also being installed.
Yeah.
All right. Wonder, you know. Chris, yesterday, you got the engine cowlings on. As you can see, Oregon had a little difficulty getting flat rigged. Got two experts doing rigging. And there's our other expert doing rigging.
It's this morning. This paperwork right here. All this. That goes through the whole fuel system, checking it outside.
Do we have a card on it?
No, I got that on the kind of the boost pumps and everything.
Okay.
You know, to check everything on. I just got that out of the manual.
Okay.
So you could probably put this on with it.
rather than put it on the discard,
Yeah.
it'd be better to do it on there.
That's fine.
You know, this is all that.
Huh?
You know, this is.
I know what it is.
That's
Control system.
That's your cane.
That's my cane.
Yeah.
We didn't need it that much anyway.
Well, we could beat on it with the. Yeah. What'd they tell you about your ankle up? They X-ray and all that good stuff.
It's just sprained real bad right here.
31st at the Tannic Station. 486-9124 now.
Your eyeball, make sure it's right. You don't have enough juice to the thing.
Play with the wheels so we get more pressure.
This is panel you put in and you don't have to trim it?
No, fits on it real nice. You don't have to trim it or anything.
You get all the flaps rigged today. All we do now is get the panels and get them adjusted. This afternoon shift is working on the ailerons and the spoilers. The landing gear, we just seen the landing gear going up in the hole. That's all good. Engines are all completed. All we're waiting for is to run them. We got to finish up the ailerons. That's all those, also the brake after the spoilers. Finish the Kruger doors tomorrow. How much pressure is on it when it kicks off?
I don't know. How you doing back there?
Keep talking, is it? Plane, see we got all the seat covers, rugs out of it. It's all together other than those seats that are broke. We're going to put those back in Pittsburgh. Two inspectors and a foreman.
Reservoir over there, you know? We're gonna take that tank down halfway, put that in there, take that.
In the process of rigging the spoiler panels.
little something with it if you can. I thought.
Then we're probably interested.
Because I got a card on that fire extinguisher line right now that I wrote up yesterday. And I think something else could be done with it better than what it is. With the long bushes down there, like it's something getting on the side of that track. That really short bush or something. Pull away. The other one, pull over there. And I saw that one, and then when somebody hooked this one up, probably I see that one hitting over there now.
Done?
Chair?
Well, they keep the weight off the ankle anyhow.
Yeah, that's supposed to be. It's already getting sore from you standing on it.
Yeah, normally it takes about a week for that, not a day.
He said stay off it for 2 to 3 days, so I was off of it all day yesterday, all morning.
They're stripping all the good parts off of the old wing.
Yeah.
Fighting, aren't you?
A lot. A lot of the wrong advice.
Oh, wrong advice,
Wrong
huh?
advice.
Oh.
Bad Phil.
Well, if I give you good advice, a one-way ticket, wasn't it?
Yeah. You gave me good advice, Tom.
You're not old enough, supposed to be 35.
Oh, well, I don't know. That's debatable.
Oh. Oh, well, that's what life's all about.
Yeah. You see how...
When we go out in the field, we put everybody to work. Stetcher, he was working this morning doing stockman's work. Look at that. He's a mechanic.
Put your hand over when you cut it. So shoot in your hand. Not into the guy's eye.
Now that's enough instruction. You can now take your test. Oh, hey!
Too short!
Take your breath.
That's not too short.
We got a video. Oh, I
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Chief instructor watching them.
All right, now the big part.
done now.
Now the test.
Now the safety wire.
I never did that before.
Oh, you're going to safety wire something?
Yeah.
I got them all set up.
Oh, you got it all set up?
You know what safety wire is, don't you, Bill?
Got that nut tight?
Oh, this one?
That tight?
Tight?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's tight.
Oh, okay. Starting this one, right?
Starting that pilot.
Okay. Now what do I do?
You're going to end up with 6 to 8 turns an inch and end up in one of these, either this one or this drill hole over there.
What time is it right now, anyhow? what time you got?
This is going to take a while here. Your 2 hours of tape is going to run out.
Quarter to 9, huh?
Get your first third. Got to go right in and make that up tight.
10:15, and we've got the wires twisted there.
Just got release it.
Enough to get enough to do it. About 1 thread too many.
Oh, I see.
Pull this one right in through that hole. I want to make it so enough to tight.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that run right along.
Take your pliers again. Get out of here.
Bill's Plenty book said it only took 3 minutes.
Cut it off about 1 inch long. Turn back the last 2 or 3 turns. Where's the cutters right here?
They got a problem. You can't squeeze it. Safety wire pliers.
Okay, come back and cut it right about there.
That's it.
Seatbelt.
I'd reject that, Plenty. I wouldn't sign that thing. I mean, look at that.
Use the end of the pliers.
The wire's on break for sure. How many times you grabbed it already?
Time is it now? 11 o'clock?
Got one card. You got one of your cards, your Venice. He said he was trying his first job as a mechanic and he screwed it up. I said, hey, to be a full-fledged mechanic, you have to have 2 more screw-ups. 2 more.
Don't we have to get him to sign something now? Doesn't he sign it? He won't sign it, huh?
I was trying to teach him how to talk on the radios up here yesterday.
Tell him how to do what?
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach him how to talk on the radios up there on the airplane.
You have to be able to speak English to do that.
You know, homeboy, just don't cut it.
Maybe we could get him to swing the gear now.
There you go. Yeah.
With that tow tray on it or not?
Yeah, you gotta leave the tow tray on here.
bigger than he is.
It weighs more than I do.
That's the procedure. I spin the wheel and torque it, huh? They'll never come loose.
Never's a long time.
Yeah.
No, you're really not. Put hydro on this?
Yeah, you can.
Set up already?
What's the torque on that, Chuck? About 100? 150.
What pounds? You have two inspectors, the lead mechanic, all making sure that this target's on right. We got a lead, a planner, two inspectors, a foreman.
12 mechanics.
12 mechanics to put a tire on. What are you trying to do with the manual?
We're reinstalling the feedback cables.
Feedback.
Number 2 inch.
All right. You know how to read that complicated manual, huh?
Oh, I guess you can probably figure it out. Color code makes it easy.
Color coded, all right. Nello, make him sign it. That's it. Walker's not afraid. Very good. Music, now you can start talking. What's he doing? What's Jimmy doing up there?
Okay, we were checking the dead weight rollers, the gap between the dead weight rollers and the trailing edge of the mid flap. What we're doing now, they're all set, and we're going through with the inspector so he can buy this all off.
Who's your chief inspector?
Mr. Dennis Paletti.
There he is.
And our chief rigger is Mr. Jim Tallarico.
Don't say that. And the chief man on the job is distracting the chief rigger.
What we're doing is we're going to set the flaps, installing the elephant air. We're going to safety all the torque tubes. They're all preset now. The last step we'll do is adjust the exhaust gates on the inboard and outboard.
That's where those big holes are there.
Right,
that's
those are for the exhaust gates. Boeing installs flaps with the exhaust gates on, but they're already preset, capped from the dead weight rollers to the track for the mid flap. And we're trying to get it bought off with our inspection department. They've all been set and shimmed, and Dennis is buying them off right now. You got to take a straight edge off the trailing edge on the lower surface of the mid flap.
Over here.
All right, we're getting ready to close the thrust reversers and close the cowling. That's it. Ready to lock it up.
Okay, doing a hell of a job here, Nello. Doing right on schedule. In fact, we're ahead of schedule.
Will I get a bonus in my paycheck?
Certainly, certainly.
Okay, thanks.
When you get home, you can give half the money to your wife.
She's got it all. What do you mean half?
Fairing's on now. He's still working with the butte doors. Got all of the structural work done on it. See the cowling goes. This is today all of the safety's being done, isn't it? Come a little closer, Nello. Tell us what's happening. You got your people doing all the safety and final safety on the flaps?
Yep, that's what they're doing. Getting ready to close up the thrust reversers. Putting the wing landing light in. Flap landing light. Final check.
Getting close to the end, huh?
Getting there, getting close.
He's putting the seal up there next to the
yeah, the
fairing,
flap fairing.
Floor flap?
Yeah, the flap fairing up there, the seals.
Oh, he's checking paperwork to see if it's all right. Huh?
That's that good-looking Tellurico.
That good-looking Tellurico. All right, we got him on there.
I was gonna say something.
Top. What'd you say, Nello? Top heavy.
Top heavy management.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Joe. How are you?
Boy, I'll tell you, some team. First close today?
We're working on it. Hot and heavy.
Hot and heavy. That's why you got to read the book. Some of the equipment we used, got a little truck today to haul it all out. These are the guys he working. Look what happened to your airplane. Look at it got streaked. The roof leaks. There's Nello, he's trying to hustle his people. Clapping, and moving. A little bribery there. If you'll get this job done all by lunch. Modern technology. That's good. It's 9:17.
No, it's not quite. Not quite. Are you riding him home tonight?
I don't know if he'll ride with me. He might. He might.
I already talked to him.
Okay.
We gotta move some. Day that the crew's been here putting on the wing and the engines. Now up to
that final rigging where everything has to interfere with whatever the other guy's doing. You should have the flaps again. They're going to be the best rig flaps in the world. As we sure are getting very picky with them. The airplane, we hope to fly it come Monday. David, you got it under control?
No.
Having spot. We have clearance.
Yeah, it looks like we got a lot of clearance up here.
No putty required.
Nothing nowhere near that.
That's the only other thing I need to just put some of this on the boost pump. So.
Say something, David.
What do you want?
Through the spoilers.
We're gonna work the spoiler.
Spoilers are gonna move. Hydrant coming on. Spoilers are clear.
Now you know what the spoilers are.
We got a guy in the cockpit.
You got spoilers and flight spoilers, ground spoilers and flight spoilers, haven't you?
Right. Now that we've got everything hooked up.
Monday, 11 o'clock, right?
That's it, 11 o'clock in the air. Flight spoilers are the two small ones, the ones that's not all the way up.
Right, flight spoilers are the two center ones.
And the two outboard ones and the two inboard ones are ground spoilers.
Right.
That makes the airplane quit flying when it gets on the ground.
That's correct.
And we're adjusting them now so that when they come down against the flaps, they're a certain amount of clearance between the spoiler and the flap. That makes it look good. Is that what that is?
Get him an air steer.
Do not disturb.
Overwork?
Overwork.
Name, rank, and serial number.
Ken Gorski.
Coach. Dennis. Tim Lady.
Jim Tallarico.
Dave Dunn.
Keith Melville. Phil Schaefer. Earl Scott. We're all on film now.
That's Mother Hen, right?
Mother Hen.
Wait a minute, they're talking too much. Thank you.
Earl Pryor.
No way.
Vinny Canella? He forgot his name. Okay.
Indianapolis.
Al Stetzer.
Where you from, Al?
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So,
That's it.
Ray Hacker Hudak.
There you are. Thank you.
Okay.
From where?
That's what he said last time.
We're really going to close it up today.
Third final.
No, I don't remember working that last time. I mean, I gotta do it
That
too.
Kelly's been open and closed so many
It's not a
times.
straight one, man.
Hitches on it.
I want a straight one. Is that a straight one? Crap on it.
You didn't say straight. You said straight.
Well, on your progress, open it back up and get it right in here.
We've been final rigging slats at sea 3 days and 4 or 5.
Yeah.
16th time we looked at here.
Yeah. What we're doing here is we're checking the clearance on the pads for your thrust reverser thrust pads up inside the engine. Checking the clearance. If the clearance is off, you got to shim. And the way we check that when we close reverse is we put some more tight.
You see that light up?
Nice.
You ready to answer the bell?
Sure.
Ready to go, huh?
No problem, Kevin.
Okay. Ready to get late Saturday night. Still got some final rigging on slats. Spoilers are all done except for the close-up. Everybody get the airplane outside and get a little fuel there. We got all day Sunday. A lot of time. The fuel, do engine runs, and get ready for the test flight on Monday. Our two Boeing people are anxiously awaiting the final rig check. This is the day. Here it is, the 10:43.
Yeah.
They're clearing the airplane, getting it ready to go out. Ace crew moving all equipment. Got to get some fuel in it, get some fire on it. See if the APU will work, the engines will work. We still got some panels to close after we do engine runs and check anti-ice lines through the wing. We don't have any major problems. 200 pounds of, that's the way to do it, 2 at a time.
Hey, Nello, we'll just move it on the side as far as we can go. Okay.
You'll handle it. Know what he said?
Yeah, Nello's gonna handle it. Why don't I just shut up, huh?
Yeah. That's the mule team.
That sure is. Finally got to the day we're going to pull it out of this hangar for good. Take it outside.
Once we go out, we can't come back in because of fuel. Once we put fuel in, we can't bring it in. We got the struts flat because the stabilizer is pretty close to the ceiling. When the doors go up, there isn't a whole lot of clearance between the tail and the doors.
Over to get it. Hello. Wait a minute.
It's recording already.
I got a green. Okay, there you go.
Right.
Hands slow.
Got it. Wait.
Oh, great.
All right, now let's go.
Yeah, who's going to open up the doors, Nello? You going to open up the doors, Nello?
We want the sandbag.
Hello, open the door.
So we're going to test fly with 35,000 pounds. The airplane holds 35.5. We're going to burn about 1,000 pounds. All operations, the door won't work.
Hey, Tom. Tom.
Door worked every day until today. We had it open yesterday to get a truck in here. Trying to get it out. Can't get the door open. Douglas maintenance isn't working today. They're calling the electrician trying to get the doors open. We're going to attempt to take the door, the airplane out backwards, tail first. The opening of the door is 100 feet. The airplane is 93. According to our calculations, it ought to fit out the door. We're going to try it. That's enough to scare you, whatever that was. What was it? Omar? It looks like it's about a foot clearance up there. Huh? We had to improvise that because we're on ice. Got one coming. One of the lugs that broke off, so we got to be careful towing it out. We have a set of cheerleaders over there cheering us on. Mazda clan.
And we have to move those pieces of metal up there?
Yeah. We're not moving too fast. We're moving, but we're not moving very fast. Facial comes in because the gutter is going to won't hold the airplane, so we had 3 guys picking, or 2 guys riding on it for a while.
285,000 a year, Vice President of Kimball Company.
So what these girls are here for, they're really looking at the men. See which one they'd like to take on home with them. See her waving?
Ready for the fuel truck?
Yeah, I think Bernie went in to call him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
You see it blink its eyes?
The fuel truck.
Oh, airplane.
Well, we're concerned now we got a cable hanging down. See the cable from the doors?
Yeah.
Nice cable hanging down. How long as the airplane misses that? We're going to be all right.
I think that's an electric cable.
That could be.
So the safety switches in the day.
Shouldn't have stopped now.
Stop being eventually.
He's got it made now if he keeps going. All he do is look at the cable up there. That misses.
Door's not as high as he said. It'll be okay.
Can one of you guys escort the fuel truck over across the field? You have a radio or something? Well, he said just send somebody over and he's an escort. Okay, I call him.
How long before he leaves, Bernie?
Pardon me?
How long before he leaves?
I told him I'll send somebody right over. I need to find a ground study.
airplanes all set.
Throw away from Boeing.
What open stuff? Well, you talking about any of these sealants, cans and that stuff?
Boy, this whole thing is cool.
We don't.
Okay, here we are, Monday morning at 9:51. We donated the wing to Ohio State University Aeronautical Engineering Department and the Youth Brothers, who they hired to remove the wing and ship it down to Ohio State, are here this morning getting ready to ship the old wing to Ohio State. In front of the wing, the inboard end, the center section, as you can see. All the gentlemen are pretty proud of the work they've done these last 3 weeks. Everybody's quite excited to see the aircraft fly. Agno handing the logbook to the captain on aircraft 384.
Take it, man.
Here we are, we're getting ready to tow the aircraft around, turn him around, start him up, and get him going on a test flight. We got both crews out here. The Midnight Boys came out to verify that everything's going to be all right. We had everything under control. Well, there we go. Pushing back for engine start with the test off. Up on the taxiway, ready to start engines. We'll be ready for the test off. We got both engines started. Disconnecting the headset, you're going to wave them out. Final ops checks before takeoff. Tire give us permission to come out here on the taxiway Bravo and hold short so we could do our videos. We're very pleased that everybody's been cooperating with us 100%. Okay, we're in the position and holding, waiting for takeoff. I hear the engines revving up.
Looks good. Come on, baby, get up in the air. All right. Take her on home, baby. Take her home. There she goes. What a beautiful sight. These guys really worked hard on this airplane. It's a good feeling to see her in the air again. Best damn company in the USA.
All right, all right.
Look at her just climb out.